Welcome to the Real Mama Pod.
I'm your host, Devin.
And I'm your host, Kendra.
We are real moms.
Sharing real experiences. The things people don't tell you.
Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to the Real Mama Pod. My friend's not here. She's not here. It's just me and my sweet boo, Jonathan. Welcome back to the Real Mama Pod.
Appreciate you.
If this is your first time listening, I am your only host today, Kendra. Devin is on the plane, and me and my boo are here to talk about love. But let me really get to the business. If this is your first time listening, we welcome you to the Real Mama Pod, but also we need our listeners to write in their reviews. We cannot continue to do the good work if we don't know how good we're doing. So if you can take the time to write us a review, we're on Apple, we're on Spotify, we're on Google, Amazon, anywhere you stream your podcast. Please, please, please drop us a review. So now back to my boo. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. I'm Jonathan. I am a husband, a father. I am a returning guest to the Mama Pod.
Yes. Jonathan, this is not our first solo episode.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, we celebrated 6 years of marriage, and this year, we're celebrating 7.
That's how you count.
That is how I count. So we're here to talk about year 7. 7 is apparently a milestone year. So I'm happy, babe, to have you back here in the seat with me.
Number of completion, ain't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We completed, huh? We completed.
Something like that.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay. Well, so let's start off with some fun. You know, we love games.
Mm.
So I came up with a this or that game.
Okay.
And it's based around categories of things that we like to do together.
Got you.
So you ready for the first one?
I'm ready. Let's
Okay.
do it.
So TV shows. We love to binge watch TV shows.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's one of our first real bonding things. It's like we watched a show that we never saw before,
Yeah.
and we were curious about the plot,
Yeah.
and we put it on.
Yeah.
And that was 24.
You're right.
And we watched 24 episodes per season. And it was 10 seasons? I think it was 10 seasons.
Was it 10?
It was a lot.
I
But
think
we binged.
because there was a season that came out after we had finished binging and caught up.
Yeah.
There's a season that came out later, so I think we might have watched 9.
Nonetheless, we bonded over that show.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we also bonded over another show, Game of Thrones.
That's right.
So if you had to pick one, 24 or Game of Thrones?
So 24 was the first time I watched anything besides Sports Center, for real. That was
Okay.
the first time, and low-key, you put me on, you introduced me to TV, you introduced me to something outside of right? You introduced me to something outside of ESPN. So there's 24 holds a special place in my heart, but fuck that. I gotta say Game of Thrones.
Oh,
It gotta be
okay.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, Game of Thrones is it.
Yeah.
So let me say this. Game of Thrones or The Boys? Because we've been watching The Boys lately too.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a good one.
I still go Game of Thrones.
Still GOT?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm with
okay.
you.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's trumping Game of
Yeah.
Thrones.
Yeah.
Period.
Nah.
Period.
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay. So if you had to pick a holiday, there's to that.
Uh-huh.
Would it be Thanksgiving or Christmas?
I gotta go Thanksgiving because it comes with less. It's really just about family. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just about showing up, family, friends, however you celebrate Thanksgiving. It's just about showing up, eating.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, right? It's not it doesn't come with the material gift giving aspect of Christmas, which can be fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think Thanksgiving is just fun at its core. It's just food, fun, drinks, vibes. That's it. So I
Okay.
say Thanksgiving.
That's fair. Christmas. I'm going with Christmas
Uh-huh.
because I get all that and the material things you're talking about.
Yeah. Now, see? That's part of your
But
love
no.
language.
In all honesty, obviously we're Christ followers, right? Christmas at the core is about Jesus, right? In the birth of him. And we also get to celebrate family. We get to celebrate love. We get to celebrate through gift giving. We've also incorporated Kwanzaa this year. So just
I did enjoy that.
yes,
Yeah.
incorporating and having Kwanzaa as a part of the Christmas celebration and tradition. That's what it is.
Yeah. That's
But
good.
Thanksgiving has grown on me since a kid because I just saw it as a day where we just eat. And, I like to eat.
And that's fine with me.
Yeah. And Christmas, get to do all that plus celebrate Christ and Kwanzaa.
I hear you.
Okay. Movie quoting. So this is something that you like to do more than me.
Yeah.
But we both like these movies.
Mhm.
And I feel like this is both of these movies are like the two movies that I can actually quote from top to bottom. So Coming to America or The Temptations.
So we're not talking about the movie itself. We're talking about
Just
like quoting the movie.
both.
Which movie is more quotable, right? That's what you're asking me?
Well, that's a good response question. But I also like think about the movie itself, but also like when you hear quotes from both of these movies, like what is gonna really just hit home for you?
So, if I'm thinking about the movie itself, I favor Coming to America because I think the movie itself is funnier. Well, the Temptations ain't supposed to be funny. It's not supposed to be funny, but it's so in terms of quoting the movie, I go with the Temptations because it's supposed to be serious, but it makes me laugh
Yeah.
hysterically. So I go with the Temptations because
Ain't nobody coming to see you.
that's
Always.
it. I made this damn group.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to agree with you, babe, on the quoting.
Mhm.
But Coming to America, like that's one of my favorite movies. That's one of my favorite movies. Okay. Couple more. Music. So, we got a little beef going on right now with Drake and Kendrick.
Uh-huh.
I already know. Like, I low-key should have put this as a this or that. Because I already know who you going with.
Who I'm going with?
You going with Kendrick.
Yeah, I'm going with that.
Yeah.
But if we introduce Ross into this equation, I'm rolling with the crib too. I'm rolling with Ross on
Of
this.
course
too.
you going with the crib.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I like Ross. I like all three, honestly. Drake is, Drake is more poppy though. He's more poppy.
That's not the game though.
That's not the
Game is
game.
this or that. So who you picking?
Oh,
Not to
but
take
you
away
also
from the
added
game.
in extra people though. I didn't say nothing about Ross.
Because you gave me my answer.
I said Drake or Kendrick.
Okay. So, and I said
We
Kendrick.
real life married. Okay.
You still ain't answer the question.
Oh, I'm gonna go. So it depends on the vibe. I'm gonna just go Kendrick. I like Drake too though, but I'm gonna go Kendrick. I'm gonna pick Kendrick over Drake.
Why?
Because I feel like Kendrick is more intentional about his music and the art behind it, the meaning behind it. Like he's really serious about the work that he puts out. Not saying that Drake isn't serious, but Drake. I don't really know how to describe Drake. Drake is everywhere, everything. I think Drake puts out too much music, if I can be honest.
That's fair.
He puts out too much music.
That's real.
Now, I like Drake, but I like to sit and digest my music. I like to appreciate the artistry. I can't do that with Drake because he's every damn where.
Yeah.
Right.
He dropped what 3-4 albums last year
In 1 year.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Anyways. So we like to travel, right? So would you rather go on a trip filled with adventure or relaxation?
It depends, but right now, my spirit is telling me relaxation is what I need. So right now, I'm craving some travel for relaxation. I think most of the time I prefer adventure and exploring and checking out new vibes, learning, like education and learning falls into like adventure for me because I'm a nerd. But
You fine though. You a fine nerd.
well, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, my spirit needs relaxation right now, so that's what I'm going with now, today. You ask me a month from now, I might go back to adventure.
That's fair. I think I'm with you, babe. We're both tired
Yeah.
because of life, right?
Exhausted.
Yeah, tired as hell.
Mhm.
But we also love to explore, have fun. I think we connect with traveling too because we like to do a lot of the same things.
Right.
We like to try all the restaurants. We like to go to the museums. We also like to turn up a little bit. We ain't going to no clubs, but we'll find a nice little bar, have a couple
Nice little
drinks.
vibe,
Yeah,
yeah.
nice little vibe,
Try the local spots. Try the local
Yeah.
foods. Learn like why this is the local food.
Yeah.
All that. Yeah.
So that's also part of like adventure, but it's also in some ways it can be relaxing too. So it depends on how we look at it.
Yeah.
But I can see a beach and a massage and all that right now. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with relaxation.
I don't need to. I want to sit on the beach and have somebody else go explore the drinks and food and bring it to me while I sit here and relax. That's what I want to do.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it. Okay, so 2 more cocktail types.
Mm-hmm.
So are you going fresh and citrus or rich and aromatic?
Rich and aromatic all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's just my vibe. Now I can go fresh and citrus, particularly like we out like kicking it outside, outdoors. We had a nice like patio or something with I don't know, just something outside, just outside.
Do you just want to be outdoors?
I do. I do
Okay.
want to be outdoors. So then I probably prefer the fresh and citrus, but most of the time my vibe is what was it? Rich and aromatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So which one you think I'm going with?
Fresh and citrus.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Gin me all day.
Floral you.
Floral me.
Yeah. Citrus.
Not sweet, nah. Don't sweet floral me, but give me a fresh and citrus. Okay. This is an extra. It's like a bonus.
Okay.
Early bird or night owl?
You done guessed all my answers already. So
I
what you
really-
think I'm going for.
I really don't know because you will early rise, but you will stay up late.
I early rise because I have to. because your ass ain't getting up. Somebody got to be up with this boy. So
Don't act like I won't be up with my child. You be up first, but
right. And we come and wake you up.
okay.
Night owl though is my preference.
That's your preference?
That's my preference.
Absolutely. Me. Don't ever early bird me.
I'm not sure you night owl either. You just
I mean
daytime just day.
if I had to pick one though, it would be a night owl. I would rather stay up late than get up early. I don't like to wake up. I just don't. I don't like it.
Well, I like when you wake up, baby.
Well, y'all know what I mean. I don't like to wake up early. I don't like to wake up early. I like to wake up, but I don't like to wake up early. Okay. All right, darling. So let's talk about us. Okay, we are now 7 years old, which is crazy. We've been together for 12 years.
Yep, add 5 to that.
Huh?
Add 5 to the 7 is what
Shut up.
Yeah.
Just hush. So how does that make you feel? Like knowing that we've been together for 12 years, married for 7. Like, what are you feeling?
Besides old, I'm feeling
Not old.
Yeah, that makes me feel a little old because it don't feel like it's been 12 years. When I think about like us first meeting, us first starting to date, it still feels like just yesterday, right? Like it don't feel like that was 12 years ago. Even when I hear the songs from around that time, ain't no way in hell that
We preteens.
Right. And ain't no way like all the vibes, everything that was happening at the time, it don't feel like that was 12 years ago, right? Let alone like our wedding being 7 years ago. Like that is wild to me. So first thing I feel is old. The second thing I feel is, I don't know, I think a sense of, I don't know if pride and accomplishment in that is because it's not like it's something that comes to mind regularly. It's just, we just kind of go about our life, and it probably should kind of register. I probably should be more intentional about recognizing that. But when you, to hear it, it's like, damn, that's dope. Right? Like that's an accomplishment a lot of marriages, a lot of relationships just don't make it this long.
Mm-hmm.
And so it feels like success in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And so it feels like something to be proud of.
Mm-hmm. To add to that, I feel like we've had a lot of life things happen.
Facts.
Um, and we've been able to stick with each other through all those things.
Mm-hmm.
There were things that we went through that could have made or broke our relationship and marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that we were able to come together even closer, I feel like a lot of those traumas and experiences really helped us get closer.
Yeah.
And it sucks that those things had to happen, but I appreciate the fact that we had each other in those moments.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that really made our marriage very strong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So we're now year 7.
Mm-hmm.
What have you learned since our last conversation? Like on this platform? Like what have you learned about our marriage and us over the past years? Like did the last year teach you anything?
Um, I think over the last year, I've learned, and this is, I think, just an ongoing kind of learning experience for me, but learning to communicate what I need more. I think I do, I think I try to focus on observing and anticipating your needs, and I just kind of, I don't know if this is, I think it's partially a man thing, also partially a me thing, but like just my needs, I just whatever, I'll be all right. Like I don't want to need much, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't at least I don't want to be perceived as needing anything,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I just try to figure things out. But when I'm overstimulated or stressed or overworked, I think I'm trying to do a better job of communicating like, hey, I need this. I need you to do this for me, or
Mm-hmm.
I just need help,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that's always been hard for me to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of even hard for me to just say it right now.
It's okay to ask for help, babe.
Yeah,
It's okay. You know I don't mind.
I've noticed. Yeah, I know you don't mind.
But it's okay to ask for help because I'm your partner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm your life partner.
Mm-hmm.
So we're supposed to lean on each other when or if we need anything from each other.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing you can't ask me for. As long as I can do it, I will.
Yeah, yeah. I think though I feel like I'm more so trying to take things off of your plate, and so it feels counterproductive to ask for help and put something else back on your plate, right? So I think that's the balance I'm trying to find a little bit more, and but it's really just about me figuring out, or not even figuring out, but just asking, just kind of communicating, like, hey, I'm stressed. I got a lot on my
Mm-hmm.
brain right now, and I need help with whatever,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um, and so I think that's partially what I'm learning, or what I've learned over the last year is that, and if I do ask you, you show up, you do it, right? Um, so that's kind of what I've learned. It's a shame it took me 12 years to learn how to communicate my needs, but you know that's who I am. That's where I am right now.
Mm-hmm. It's we've had a lot to learn over the last year because we've had a lot of transitions
Mm-hmm.
with, this new house that's kicking our ass and Eli growing up and all of the transitions that he's about to go through with, next year he'll be in kindergarten. Like there's so many things that um, we've had to learn together.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that we have each other
Mm-hmm.
in this classroom of life. But seriously, though, I'm glad I'm doing it what you do.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you value most about our marriage?
I think what I value most is just the fact that we can do both, like this can be a healing space as well as just a vibe,
Mm-hmm.
like we can just kind of kick it, but also when shit is hard, and like there's a lot going on. There's also like a place for us to heal with one another,
Mm-hmm.
alongside each other, to support each other.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it doesn't always. I like that we don't take ourselves too serious,
Yeah.
right? I like that we can just kind of kick it, be out with a group of folks, but still just be us,
Yeah.
right? And not, it doesn't feel any different than it would at home. But it
Mm-hmm.
also is not something that's like over affection and making other people feel uncomfortable. Not
Yeah.
that I care,
Yeah.
but it's just like we can do both.
Yeah. We're not that lovey-dovey. Like, I love you, obviously. You love me. And we
Mm-hmm.
love on each other. But we ain't mooching every damn second.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. We kicking it.
At the
Because,
house.
anyways, um, but seriously, like, we're friends.
Mhm.
Like, obviously, we're life partners. You're my husband. I'm your wife. But we are legitimate friends.
Mhm.
Like, we can go and kick it with anybody and do anything with each other and just, like you said, vibe. Like,
Yeah.
that's what we do.
Yeah.
So I really value that about, I think we have a shared value in that. It's that we are real life friends and we can just kick it with each other. Like, we don't have to always feel like, oh my gosh, my boo, or my, we ain't got to do all that.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Who's that voice?
You
Who's that
know,
person?
whoever be doing that. But seriously, like, I really love that about us. Is that, like, we real life homie lover friends. Not quoting no R. Kelly, but you know what I mean.
Well, okay.
We're not trying to.
Right.
Okay.
Did that.
Anyways, moving on. So, what are you looking forward to over the next year? Like, we're in year 7, we're going on year 8.
Mhm.
What are you looking forward to?
Just more life, more growth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to kind of um, expanding our what we are planning to leave behind for Eli.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to expanding just all things that we do, both like individually on a professional level,
Mm-hmm.
but even like as a family, and how we are kind of setting things up long term, whether that's like investments, um, homes, businesses,
Mm-hmm.
all of those things that we've talked about. I'm looking forward to those things coming into fruition and laying down some real groundwork for all the things that we've dreamed,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, and we're at this place now where we're really on the precipice of like seeing those goals manifest. So,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to the same. And honestly, I'm looking forward to more travel together.
Yeah.
Like, I think we are at a point in life now where, we have our goals.
Mhm.
We are working towards them. Um and we're able, like, the grind is always going to be here. But we really spent the first several years of our marriage like grinding. And when I say grinding, I mean grad school, broke as hell, trying to find good jobs, and now we're in a space where we can just chill a little bit.
Yeah.
Again, we have our goals, we're working towards them. And we can have some more fun,
Mm-hmm.
and do it comfortably without being concerned about whatever,
Yeah. I was gonna say
So
I think we did have fun. Even
yeah,
broke fun, but it was fun.
but low key broke fun be real fun.
Yeah.
Because all we got is each other. We ain't got no damn money, so
Right.
all we got is
Right.
each other.
Right.
But I like that. So Eli will be 5 this year, which is crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that? The fact that our baby ain't a baby no more.
Yeah.
And do you miss him being a baby?
Baby. No. We already talked about the possibility of sleep, and
Yeah.
we alluded to sleep, and I do like to sleep, so I don't miss him being a baby. But I do like, as I see him grow, right? Like there's a lot of things that make me happy and excited as he just had, it seems like, you talk about when they're like a year, 2 years, like that period, there's a lot of firsts, right? But that doesn't really stop. He still does a lot of firsts, even if it's some things that we might not want so much of, like first time he fed Kobe and got food all over the floor, right?
Yeah.
It's still the first step in like responsibilities, right? So like I appreciate all of these new steps and like every piece of growth. But it's also like in the moment, I catch myself like when he's asking to be picked up or wanting to be held, and I'm like, boy, you too big for this. And it's also like I'm not gonna be able to do this much longer anyway.
Right.
So I should shut up and just enjoy it, right? Because I can't hold on to this. He's not gonna be this preschool. He's not gonna be this. He's not a baby anymore, but he's not gonna be my baby in this way,
Right,
anymore. So it's a give and take.
Yeah.
Like I'm excited about his growth, but it also, like in the moment, sometimes I do get like sad, like because I'm not gonna be able to do this forever.
Right. Same. I so when Eli asked me to pick him up, even though my back be killing me because he's pretty long to me.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because I'm vertically challenged or what, but I still try to pick my baby up because that's still to me, he's always gonna be my pumpkin. That's always gonna be pumpkin. I don't care if he's 5 or 55. He's always gonna be pumpkin. I'm gonna try to pick him up. So I feel the same way. I love seeing him grow. I love seeing the world through his lens now that he's able to really communicate the things that he enjoys, the things that he wants, things he wants to do, the things he likes. Like I love seeing that. I will miss him being my pumpkin. I don't, well, he's always gonna be pumpkin, but I miss my baby. I miss holding my baby. But I will have to agree on them nights and days with I don't miss that. I don't.
Nah,
But I'm gonna miss. I know, babe.
I don't miss that.
I know. But do you find yourself looking at old videos and pictures
Yeah,
of him?
absolutely.
Yeah, and it's like, dang, that was my little
Yeah,
my little
yeah,
baby.
that was cool.
Yeah.
And I'm glad.
Okay.
I'm glad that boy sleep through the night.
Same. So, we've both been pretty transparent about our journeys to becoming parents, and I've been very transparent about my infertility, and we've talked about adopting. When do you think we'll be ready for that step?
I think we'll be ready in a couple years from now when like Eli's he's in kindergarten or in elementary school. When we are not in like, 'cause right now we're still in like this transition in like grind period. And so I feel like I'm not sure if the grind period ever. I know you have dreams of like the grind period stopping soon, but I don't think I ever see us like out of grind. Like, I think the grind just kind of changes.
Yeah.
So when Eli's in elementary school and when we're out of this transition period, I think that's when will be a good time for us to start the adoption process.
You can tell we married because I agree. I do agree. I think we have a couple years, but I also know that the adoption process takes a while too. So I do want us to be intentional about understanding that process takes a while. But if there's anything and if there are any mamas, daddies, families who are listening and are willing to offer us any advice on how to approach this whole journey through adoption, please drop in our DMs or something well, don't be dropping in his DM. You dropping mine. Dropping my DM.
I can't have I can't talk to people. I can't answer questions.
Y'all drop in my DM, or y'all can drop in the Real Mama Pod DM. Any one of those, any two of those
Please
DMs.
don't get in my DM.
Don't be sliding in his DM. But seriously, we welcome any advice that you have, because that is a journey that we are going to take. And we know that it is not always an easy feat. So yeah, slide in my DM. All right. So that was my last question to you, darling. Thank you for sitting here with me and having some conversation.
Of course, anytime.
And we always keep us a cocktail. Yes. So the Mama Juice is my favorite segment of the show. Y'all know I love me a good cocktail. And since we become a part of the SC Media Group, they have really elevated our brand in that space. Ken ain't got to make no more drinks. And I'm cool with that. Y'all know I love a good cocktail, but it's also good to have someone say, here you go. And that's what happened today.
This week's cocktail is going to be the Black Widow cocktail. Simple, quick, easy to make, very few ingredients. Demetrius is going to show you how to make it. Okay. So to start off, the first ingredient you'll need is 1.5 ounces of your vodka choice. Next ingredient is going to be 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Perfect. Next, we're going to add 1/2 ounce of lemon juice. Freshly squeezed lemon juice is always the first option, but of course, if you don't have any fresh lemon, store-bought is fine. Next, we're going to add 1/2 ounce of blackberry juice. Once you have all of your ingredients into your cocktail glass, you're going to stir. Now, it's going to take quite a few stirs to get it to that nice dark color that we want it to get to. As you can see, it's becoming right now. Once you get to that nice dark color, you're going to add a few blackberries to it as a garnish. And now you have the perfect Black Widow cocktail.
And one of the things that you can do to make it into a great mocktail, you can do every one of these steps and just take out the vodka. You can sub it out for soda water or tonic water, whichever one is your preference.
Y'all know I love a little citrus, so I asked Demetrius to add a little lime to mine, and it's really good.
Yeah,
So.
I like the balance on it. It's nice.
Okay. Nice little balance. And it's got vodka. Y'all know I'm not a big vodka drinker, but this is a good drink.
It is.
It really is. Can't taste the vodka. I'm vibing.
But you also don't taste, it's not overly sweet either.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because blackberries can be sweet. Quietly. Like in drinks, I feel like they can be sweet. But it's a really good drink. Thank you, Bruce and Demetrius from Premier Pours, for sponsoring our drinks. And if you are ever interested in sponsoring a drink for the Real Mama Pod, hit us up. Let us know. We're here. We're here. We're here. All right. So let's move on. So Mama's Corner is actually Devin's favorite segment of the show. But my friend ain't here today. I got my other friend here, and that's fine.
Nah, she ain't here. Devinish ain't here.
You ain't got to call her government out.
I'm sorry, you're right.
You ain't got to do all that.
Devin is not here.
Anyways, so I'm going to ask our Mama's Corner question.
Okay.
And it's something that I came up with. So Mama's Corner is an opportunity for mamas to submit questions to the Real Mama Pod, and we typically use those questions to fit the theme of the conversation. But since it's just me and you, we're going to have another question that I like to ask you.
Okay.
So it's not a reflection question. It was not a submitted question. I submitted the question.
All right.
This mama submitted the question.
All right.
Okay. So what are your dreams for our family and our future? So when we think about family, future, and when we think about me and you, future, what do you think? What are your dreams?
I think it's all kind of wrapped up in together. I think my dreams are like for us to have maximum agency over our life. So that means, like, you know me, I've been working since I was 14 years old, and I don't see myself ever like stopping working. And I want the choice to work, right? And I want that for you. I want that for Eli before he even comes to the age of work, right? And so I want us to have just kind of the choice of what we want to do over the course of our life, when we want to work, how we want that work to look, not necessarily like having to show up 9 to 5, right? But just having agency over what our lifestyle looks like, being able to travel when we want to, and but just comfort is kind of at the base of that.
I agree. I had the same vision for us, babe.
That's right.
Because that's
Alignment.
our share. Aligned. There we go. We aligned. We were aligned at Florida A&M University. Shout out to the Rattlers. And we're aligned now.
That's right.
Well, thank you all for tuning in to the Real Mama Pod and hanging out with me and my boo. Thank you, boo, for being here. I love you.
You're welcome, boo.
I love you.
You know, you get there. Can I answer one thing first?
Sure. Until next time.